Let's take an example from this topic, genetics.
In a cell, genes are found in A. Nuclear membrane, B. Chromatin threads, C. Lysosome, and D. Mitochondria. The only test here is for you to know that the chromatin threads is the same thing as chromosome, because chromatin is elongated chromatic materials in the cell, so it's not visible under light until it condenses and becomes visible before you call it chromosome. So it's one thing about chromosome, it easily picks dye and becomes visible under light microscope, but chromatin is not visible because it's so thin. So the actual answer is chromatin threads, that is elongated tiny invisible chromosome in the cell. So answer is option D. Question number 2. A person whose blood can be donated to every recipient has which of the following blood group? A. Blood group O, B. Blood group A, C. Blood group AB, and D. Blood group B. For you to answer this question, you must know the matching of blood groups. So let's look at the chart. In human population, we have the following blood groups: blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. Sometimes you hear people say, I am O positive, I am O negative. If you are O positive, it means you have rhesus factor as part of the antigens in your body. If you are negative, you don't have that rhesus factor protein in your body. Now, there are two proteins naturally inherited by individuals. These proteins are called antigens. They are attached to red blood cells. These antigens are named A and B. Person who inherits A from the parent is having blood group A, and this is possible. It can be heterozygous state like this, inheriting A from one parent and none from the other parents, or homozygous A, one from each of the parents. If you are B, it means you inherited this antigen B from your parents, either in a heterozygous state you are, or you are homozygous B. Then if you inherit A from one parent and B from the other parent, your blood group will now be AB. This is an example of codominance. Codominant. The two genes, none of them is dominant while the other is, or none of them is recessive. Once it's in the gene, it will express itself. The two together will express themselves in individual. Now, somebody with O means he neither have antigen A nor antigen B. So he has none. That is the meaning of O. Now, naturally, God equipped the body such a way that if you are A, antigen B should not come into your body. Therefore, you have antibody, you produce antibody B to attack any antigen A. And if you are B, you are equipped with antibody A to attack any antigen A. Somebody who have antigen A and B cannot have any antibody because it will destroy itself, so it's absent. Somebody that have no antigen at all must equip his own body with antibody A and B so that none of the antigen could be introduced to the body. So if these persons are short of blood and they need blood donation or blood transfusion, then these are the donor. If A give to A, antibody B cannot attack antigen So this transfusion will be successful. If A gives to B, as antigen A is entering the body, antibody A will attack antigen A, and there will be agglutination. And the consequence that the blood will clog together, and that will lead to death. If this donor with blood group A give to AB, because there is no antigen in the system of this recipient, this A will be successful here. If this donor with blood group A donate to the recipient with blood group O, the recipient has A antibody in his blood, so it will attack the antigen A, and there will be agglutination. So with that, you can plot the rest. This donor B cannot give to A, but can give to B. Can give to AB because no antibody to attack antigen B. Cannot give to O because there is antibody B to attack antigen B. AB cannot give to A because there is antibody B to attack antigen B. It cannot give to B because there is antibody A to attack antigen A. It can give to AB because AB has no antibody. It cannot give to O because O has both antibody A and B to attack antigen antigens A and B. O has no antigen. The donor O with blood group O has no antigen. So because there is no antigen, nothing for antibody to attack. So O can give to A, can give to B, can give to AB, and give to his own type O. So because O here is a donor and he gives to everybody, is regarded as universal donor. Why B as a recipient receive from everybody become universal recipients. So this is how the blood group matching before blood transfusion is done. We can now answer number 2. A person whose blood can be donated to every recipient has which of the following blood group? It must be a universal donor, and O is a universal donor. A is the answer. Number 3. Which of the following is the best explanation for a child who is phenotypically short and born of 2 tall parents? A. The father possesses a gene for shortness. B. The mother possesses a gene for shortness. C. Nature makes the child short. D. Both parents possess genes for shortness. We can answer this question by looking at this mapping. This mapping shows that the 2 parents are heterozygous tall. They are tall, but they possess gene for shortness. It is when the short gene from the father combined with the short genes of the mother that a child who is short is produced. So with this, it is now very clear that both parents must possess the gene for shortness before a child can be born short of them. It means the short gene is recessive, while the gene for tallness is dominant. Therefore, answer to our question is D. Both parents possess genes for shortness.